So Merfolk intended for an underwater or ocean campaign. This is what we have. Here's the lore and then I'll give you the traits. Merfolk are made up of mermen and mermaids that organise themselves into schools or clans. Descendants of a civilization that sank into the seas, these hominids evolved into merfolk. Merfolk have a humanoid top half and a fishtail for the bottom half. Some merfolk communities form into tribes or large kingdoms spanning the world. Mermen and mermaids vary in colour, culture and customs. Merfolk don't mix with land humanoids very often and are viewed as mythical sea monsters that live around small islands by the uninformed. Can forge weapons, armour and other advanced metal products if they have access to thermal vents beneath the waves. Writing books and keeping records will be scribed onto stone and sometimes animal skin by merfolk. The shaping and carving of stone, coral or shell is done underwater to build structures, villages, towns and cities. It is rare for merfolk to allow their freedom to be determined by a single leader. Advanced civilizations of undersea kingdoms can last hundreds of years provided that they are not authoritarian. Ability score increases. I'm going to go with your standard. You determine your ability scores by increasing one score by 2 points and another different one by 1 point. Otherwise, you select 3 different ability scores and you increase each one of those by 1 point. There's no restrictions. It can go anywhere. Your creature type is humanoid. Your size, you can be small or medium. Your walking speed is going to be 30 feet, but you're not really walking. You are sort of shuffling like a sea lion. And you have a swim speed of 40 feet. So swimming is probably your go-to, but you could move around on the land. You can breathe air and water, so there's no problems there. You have merfolk blind sight. Okay, you have sensitive eyes and ears and nose and skin receptors developed in the waters of the ocean and seas. You can detect creatures and perceive your surroundings with all your senses within 60 feet of you. You can discern colour and bright light with your eyes in darkness or daylight. Fish whisperer. You can communicate telepathically simple ideas to any beast that has a swim speed within 120 feet. Depth dweller. You have adapted to the high pressure and frigid ocean depths. You have immunity to cold damage and can survive under extreme water pressure. You can speak, read and write Aquan and one language of your choice. I think I said that right. So I'm going to put this up onto Patreon. If you're interested, you can go and get it. And that is the merfolk. Whether you want to play a mermaid or a merman, I don't mind. It's obviously designed for a very specific campaign.